How soon in a relationship should a woman ask a man for some money?
As soon as I start giving you some pussy.
And if you can ask me for some coochie, I can ask you for some money.
What makes you think that? What makes you think a man should pay for an even exchange from some used, abused peasant pussy?
Like, if we go together, you should be able to pay for my maintenance. Like, I'm not asking you for, $500 to get my hair done or nothing like that. Like, I'm just asking you for $350 so I can go get my nails done. I want to look good for you.
One of the things I'm tired of seeing on this app is when men say women respect their bosses more than they respect their husbands. But I made a video a while about stating like how you got traditional men and average men. A lot of average men, they really cannot fathom the fact that like another man is basically included in their marriage.
Hey, fam. Hey, sit this one out. Just go and sit this one out.
I used to think about immature things. Like, do you love me? Do you want me? Are you gonna call me like you said you would? Is this really your real phone number?
Why you going hard, Cut?
This is Drew, and I'd like to welcome you back to Real Talk Media One. Today, I want to expand on a question that I asked at a previous video, and I think a lot of it's burning in a lot of these men's minds. And the question is, are there any women left that want to be in a real relationship and build something with a man? Or are they just about the dollar bill? Let's talk about it.
And if you can ask me for some coochie, I can ask you for some money.
What makes you think that? What makes you think a man should pay for an even exchange from some used, abused peasant pussy? And in reality, you should be paying for it because, hell, we put in more work than y'all do sexually in the bed. I'm sorry. I'm not paying for that.
How soon in a relationship should a woman ask a man for some money?
As soon as I start giving you some pussy.
Right away?
Right away. I'm giving you some pussy, I can ask you for some money.
So are you selling it or what are we doing?
If I'm giving you some pussy, I can ask you for some money. And no, it ain't no selling, because really, no real man ain't going to want to be with no woman like that intimately and be all up in my time without even wanting to do something for me.
Okay.
Real man don't do that.
Okay, now here's the deal.
Real man don't come through the door empty-handed.
I get that. I get what you're saying.
Especially if you are sexually active with him. A real man knows.
Are you dating this man or are you just having sex with this man?
They know having sex. A
You
real
still-
man
you
knows
can ask.
that it's going to cost some money in some type of way to spend time with a woman. Whether you're buying food, whether you're buying weed, whether you're buying wine, whether you're giving a little money. A real man knows it's going to cost you some money when you're spending time with a woman.
Okay, I got that. Now let me share something with you because maybe it's just me. I live in my own little world.
Okay.
Women never ask me for money.
Because you probably not the type of dude that has to ask for money. Or do you take, if we're going somewhere?
Absolutely. I got all that.
Exactly. Do
I got
I
all
have to
that.
reach in my wallet?
No, for nothing. No.
Exactly.
Nothing. None of that.
If you have a few extra dollars and you want to do something nice for me, or you heard me say, yeah, I really want to go, and I'm not a nail and hair money, because I feel like that's something we as women, we can take care of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But if you, I don't know if you just hear say something about some shoes or somewhere she want to go, or a spa or something. Hey, babe, I heard you said you want to go to the spa. You go a few dollars. Why don't you go?
Okay, if he doesn't say that, what's the amount in that, like 2 days after having sex? If he doesn't say that and he ain't picked up on none of your clues after you dropping clues, what's a fair amount to ask a man after you gave him some ass? A fair amount.
Just a couple $100, few $100. I like to say a couple of dollars. I like to say a few dollars. Like, I need a few dollars. And a few dollars to me is
a few $100.
Okay, a few $100. We'll say at least up to $500.
But he turned around and give you $35.
But that ain't a few dollars.
What do you, like, are you offended?
What I'm going to do with $35?
Well, in his mind, that's a couple of dollars.
Now, if I ask my man to tell, and if I say, babe, I need a couple of dollars in my pocket, give me $35, now that's just cheap. You can at least start with 100 and up.
Now, this woman said as soon as you start having sex with her, basically, she's going to want some money. Basically, she's saying, I'm not going to come to you and ask for a specific amount. But as a real man, as these women say, you should know that they want, more than a few dollars when they say they want a few dollars. She want a minimum of $200. Now, I asked the question, and I'm going to ask it again later on in the video. What's the difference between this woman and the average hooker if every time you go over to have sex with her, she want at least $200? I really don't understand the difference. Maybe you guys can comment, in the section below, because maybe I missed something. These will be the same women running around hollering, ain't no good men. Where are the good men at? Where is chivalry at? Why aren't men chasing women anymore? These will be the same women saying these same things. But then when they get a man, whether he's a good man, not so good, whatever, somebody that really may want to actually build a future with you. But, if you start asking for money as soon as you get a man some box, I promise you, anybody that has any worth, they're going to be gone quick.
Hold on, man. Where you going?
I'm gonna go in the store. You said you was taking me shopping.
Come on. I was going to take you shopping, but not no Louis Vuitton.
This is where I want to go shopping at. Where
Come on.
else you thought we was gonna go?
Man, come on, Forever 21. What you want? I'm not going to take you to Louis
Forever
Vuitton.
21, boy. I'm not no Forever 21 ass.
Come on,
bitch.
man.
What is you talking
You
about?
tripping, man. We going to
No,
Forever
come
21,
on.
dude.
We're going to Louis Vuitton.
Come on, dude. I haven't even been knowing you for that long. This is our second date, dude. You
Okay,
tripping,
so
bro.
if you want to date me, you need to be able to keep up.
Come on,
And
listen.
I
I'm not
shop
going to
at
take you to
places
no
like
Louis Vuitton, bro. This is second date, bro. I said I was going to take you shopping Forever 21. That's the only place we going.
I'm not finna shop at no fucking
Well then, hey,
Forever
listen,
21.
hey,
You
listen,
got me fucked up.
we not going to no
You
Louis
finna come
Vuitton.
take me shopping
No,
up here?
no, I'm good, bro.
Because I don't want to talk to no
Listen, I'm
man
good.
who
Listen, I'm not even
take
finna
me
be arguing with you in
Unbelievable.
the mall like you tripping. I'm gone, bro. Yeah, I'm gone because your ass tripping. Man, you tripping, bro. Hell no, bro. Man, yeah, whatever.
Now, on this situation, it's my opinion that this particular woman, she is just as bad as the other one, if not worse. He just said they haven't been talking about a week or two. And why would you think somebody's going to take you to Louis Vuitton when the cheapest thing they got in here, I'm sorry, as far as what they got in the store, from what I know, is their cologne and perfume. And that's going to run you $345 plus tax. God damn! And you can look at what this woman is wearing. Her lace front is sideways and leaning. She got a cheap jacket on. Ain't no money. She not spending that kind of money because she don't have it. And as far as I'm concerned, why in the world would you go out and buy a $6, $7, $10, $20, $30,000 purse anyway and ain't got but $2 in it? Just another red flag. Any woman that try to approach you, especially somebody, that you just started dating, having conversations with, and, the first time you take them out within a week or two or whatever the case may be, you say you want to buy them a little something and they try to drag you up in Louis Vuitton, you better run for the hills. Because I can pretty much guarantee you, this particular woman, she's never had anybody buy her anything like that. A woman, if she really wants to be with you, she's not going to come at you like this. This is a guy she's not interested in. This is somebody she feels she should be able to just get something out of. And I don't know many guys that can afford, to take a woman up in Louis Vuitton and just let her run wild. I don't care if you've been with her 2 weeks or 20 years. I mean, most people just don't have it like that.
Makes you think a man should pay for an even exchange from some used, abused peasants.
Oh, so it's giving broke, though. It's giving broke.
How was it giving broke, but you're asking me to take you to the mall, though? You're giving broke. And where does it even come from? It's like you're doing a whole 360 right now.
Like, how does it what come from?
Like the way you acting right now.
You're cute, like, you gotta do well for yourself, like.
Okay. So what you trying to say?
I'm saying, like, it won't hurt you to...
Alright, that's like me saying it won't hurt you to come drop the head then. So do that then. Come do that.
Come do what?
Come do that.
Go to the mall.
Come drop the head.
Go to the mall first.
No, I don't pay to play, baby.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and take your seatbelt off, but we ain't going nowhere. We'll give you the audacity to ask me some
I mean, like, seems like you got the time in the world, you got all this to do, like, you acting like a little bag is gonna, like, financially break.
It don't matter what it's gonna do. It's my money that I worked hard for.
Okay, and you acting like the bag's gonna, like, really hurt. It's given the bag is gonna hurt you.
It don't matter, but you don't seem like you have a bag at all.
I do got a bag.
So if you got a bag, then why the asking me about my bag then? Asking me to take you shopping. Take your own self shopping. I'm not daddy.
That's a date though.
That ain't no date. That ain't no date that you about to get from me. Maybe some of these other tricks niggas out.
Any woman that you just meet, first of all, if she rejects you, leave it at that. Don't chase, don't beg. She gets one chance. If she blows it or whatever the case, let her go on about her business. But you never let a woman come back after she done basically castrated you and then start begging with her hand out talking about basically, let me get your money. And don't fall for the old manipulation trap where they try to tell you, what are you, broke? It's gonna hurt your pocket? You got it like that. You supposed to treat all women this, that, and the other. Come on now. They don't even believe that. because anybody with just a lick of common sense understand, you know, if you start treating every woman that you speak to, very soon you're not gonna have anything. And most of these women, like I said, they wouldn't spit on you to save your life if we was on fire.
Like if we go together, you should be able to pay for my maintenance. Like I'm not asking you for, you know, $500 to get my hair done or nothing like that. Like I'm just asking you for $350 so I can go get my nails done. I want to look good for you.
Stand up for yourself, black man.
Yeah. What you doing with your checks? Why you can't do it? I mean, I've been paying for everything else, but why you can't pay for something?
Yeah, where your checks at?
I mean, you want me to spend time with you, and I'm not really working as much. Like you want me to be here, you know, you want me to fold your clothes and cook for you and stuff like that, and I'm doing that. And all I'm asking is, can you give me $350 so I can keep myself up? And that's a problem?
$350 is a lot. I don't got it.
Well, spending time with you is a lot. You want me? I'm over here at your house with your friends.
Spending time is free. That's what we supposed to do.
I'm taking away from my job to spend time with you.
Now, this woman, she tried to take a little bit different approach. She decided to tell him that, you know, it called for me to spend time with you. You know, you need to pay me for my time because, you know, I'm going through something extra to, you know, be in your presence. And it looks like they might have been in some kind of relationship because he already said I'm paying for everything. But I don't see where she got enough hair on her head worth no $350, no matter what she's getting done to it. That is totally ridiculous. But I will say one thing that I've learned from being in a relationship for over 30 years with a woman. First thing is, she's got to work. Never take a woman and put her in what they call the soft era. Basically mean where you're paying everything, she's just sitting in the house. Because I promise you, the out of mind is definitely the devil's workshop. Because she may appreciate it when you first do it. You know, you first said, baby, you ain't gotta go to work no more. I got it. Let's, you know, just keep my house straight, keep me straight or whatever. What's gonna happen is after a while, she's gonna get bored. Because it'll start out with appreciate, baby. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad I ain't gotta go in there and deal with the man no more, blah, blah, blah. And then after she gets used to it, you know, after she's sitting around and catching up on the soap operas and eating bonbons or whatever she's doing or whatever, and calling her girlfriends and hanging out, you know, all this going on. After a while, she's gonna get bored. And we all know once a woman gets bored, that's when her mind's gonna start wandering. She needs to be working. I don't care if she's working and she just using the money for herself and you start, hey, I'm gonna pay all the household bills. I got no problem with that, provided you've been with this woman. She's been with you 10, 20 years. She's proven herself or whatnot. But I'm living proof that once I had a woman that worked her behind for at least 20 years. Then when I finally got myself in a financial position where she didn't have to go to work for anybody else, things started getting a little rough, you know what I'm saying? A whole lot of stuff. Now that she used to do freely, now she just don't want to do it.
What makes you think a man should pay for an even exchange from some used, abused peasant pussy?
There we go, excess. First, let's go to Ruth Chris. There's the Galleria right there. After the Galleria, we can take a little trippity trip, Honolulu, Hawaii. I'll try a trip, baby, rent do. Hey, you like that?
Hold on, what happened to your boyfriend?
Look, oh.
What happened to that?
Well, he don't know, ain't gonna hurt him though.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? We could be friends. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you a man of gold.
Hey, look, you can just get the
You a man.
I know that's right.
Hey, look, don't bring God into this.
Man of gold.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you just like this. Get the fuck out.
Okay, bye. How you get out this? Get me out of here.
You want a man to give his all and you giving the flesh, and that's it. You know.
Ooh.
Like just the skin, the prettiness. You know, I'm cute. My
That's
energy.
enough. That shit outweighs everything. In some women mind, they feel like that goes above everything. Like, okay, you can take care of me, you can protect, honor, provide all of this, but that don't equal up to nothing but my flesh. That's cold.
That's wrong. You want a man to give his all and you giving the flesh.
Maybe we should get to know each other or something. I'm just looking for, new people.
I'm not really looking for nothing right now, to be honest with you.
Oh, you running? You thirsty?
You can have a nice time. But I will tell you that, like, if you do want to with me and stuff.
A nice time.
Here you go.
Let me cut you off right there because it sounds like you about to say some bullshit. it sound like.
No, I was just gonna tell you, like, I really like Rolex watches.
What makes you think a man should pay for an even exchange from some used, abused peasant pussy?
And if you get me one, I'll be your girlfriend forever. I'll even
Yeah.
be your wife. Also, give you head every single day.
Oh, every day?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Every day.
And I'll let you have threesomes. But I'm gonna need like at least 50,000.
You got in the wrong car. You can just get out.
Okay. I'm sorry. You know, you could just help a girl out.
Nah, I help my girl out. You ain't my girl.
But I could be your girl.
Yeah, but you're not though. That's the thing though. You're not.
Fine. Keep your weird ass car, whatever, your Rolex watch. And buy another. Ain't no woman gonna stay with you. Not gonna give her.
That's another thing men need to understand. You know, if you start spoiling a woman, especially from the jump, that's why I said, you know, you never do that because you're setting the bar too high. And a lot of times you're taking a woman out, spending a whole lot of money on her when you first meet her. She's going to expect that all the way through, you know, and we all know that life got a way of kicking in. Things happen right now. We're in a recession. A lot of people out here suffering, losing jobs, whatever. But don't get tricked out of your money. And please don't get manipulated and shamed into running your credit cards up, messing your credit up, and ultimately ending up homeless.
Men pay women $1,000 deposit before they're allowed to take them out on a date. Well, that's what social media is arguing after this pro tennis player has stated that that's what she requires to date her. Miss Vickery, who ranks number 559 in tennis and has turned to OF, states that a man needs to pay her $1,000 in order to even be blessed with taking her out to eat or a date, because she's just not letting men date her for free no more. You have some women agreeing with her, stating that yes, men should pay a down deposit before taking them out on a date, and if they even like the date, they might think about giving you your money back. Some of you are saying because she's a high-class woman, rich men would definitely pay this money. So this is not a topic for broke dudes. You can find a shawty that look just like her for free, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. $1,000 is a whole vacation trip.
Obviously, she's not a, you know, Serena Williams or whatnot. But for her to even, you know, think somebody would pay her $1,000 just to take her out, like that's some kind of privilege. And not only have you got to take her out, then you got to pay for her food. She probably gonna want you to come pick her up or send a car to pick her up. You know, then she wants to go and order everything off the menu up under the sun. For an average woman, these women right here, I don't know if it's the same woman. These women are average looking. You know, they're not ugly. It's average. You know, got a little behind or whatnot. But you got to understand, there's women out here selling it for a whole lot less than that. A lot of them, you can get it, you know, $100, $50. That seems to be the going rate right now. But, you know, you can't call yourself a high-class woman and you basically asking for money to go out with you. The name that went to that particular situation all these years was one thing, and it's called prostitution.
These ladies are mad because the guy refused to pay for her friend meal. Who wrong? Now you keep it real.
You a weird ass nigga. Like, I swear to God, like, this why I don't like going out with your ass. It's always fucking fun because you be on that weird ass shit. You always bringing somebody with you. So, nigga, I don't trust you. I don't give a fuck. We've been talking for 4 years and your ass is still weird as fuck. This why I don't never gonna know about my motherfucking self with your ass. I swear to God, I don't got time for you.
I pay for your food, I'm not gonna pay for her food.
You gonna pay for her food, you gonna pay for whatever I order. You gonna pay for what I order.
This is embarrassing, honey. We done already ate and everything. Like, I could pay for my own fucking food, but this is ridiculous. Like, you don't invite somebody and I pay for their tab.
He didn't invite you.
This is why you don't date bald-headed ass niggas. Cause this is like, this is real mid.
I'm ready to go. That's why I don't like being around your ass. You always got so much going on.
I told you quit fucking with his bald-headed ass. I told you.
I'm trying to say something.
Excuse me.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
What's your name in London?
I'm okay.
You said what?
I'm okay.
It's all good.
That's how you handle it. You don't like your business. Keep on going.
What you coming back over here for, though?
Hey, I didn't mean to tell you it was okay. I was, I don't know, I was tripping. I'm Nene.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Nice to meet you too.
What's up?
It's your car?
Yeah, it's my girl.
It's cute. I like it. You got a girlfriend?
No, I'm single. What's good?
I can get in?
I mean, get in for what?
What you mean?
I mean, what I just said. For what?
Why are you so hostile? Because like I like your car.
Yeah, but you just told me it was good, right?
No.
That's exactly what you just said.
Okay, I said you look good. You just hurt me.
So what you back over here for? You obviously wasn't interested. What's up?
Because I like your car and you look nice. You handsome.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
So what's up? Because I'm about to get going.
What do you mean? I can't go with you.
I mean, why would you go with me? You don't even know me.
You're right. But I don't know. It's like we can have fun. Like you got money.
I mean, what we need to have. I mean, what my money got to do with you, though?
What you mean?
I mean, what I just said. What my money got to do with you?
See, you got that on.
I appreciate it.
We can make money together.
Oh, yeah? How so?
We can make money
I
together.
like making money.
Because, like, you look like you got money. I look good. And you look like you gonna spend a bag on me. Like, I like, you got a Lamborghini. I can't even say it. You got a Lamborghini. You like you gonna spend some money on me.
I'm not spending no money on you.
Why?
What you mean, why? Because I just said so. It's you.
Well, wait, let me tell you a secret.
And she was, pretty much saying how women these days don't want to build with a man.
Yep.
They'll create their own, but they don't want to have to help a man do anything. And I find that interesting because that is very true. But y'all don't want to, certain women don't want to build with a man, but they want to take from a man. Listen to how that sounds. Y'all don't want to build with them, but you want to take from them. If that ain't the most selfish, entitled mess that y'all are currently living by, is madness. Women are human beings. We need each other for a reason.
Yes. Basically, is there any love out there? Is it anybody out there that's really, especially women, that are really trying to build something with someone? Because let's be real, most people, when they get together, they don't have anything, especially young ones. Because usually, especially when a man, when he gets older, he's been divorced a few times and whatnot, you're not going to trick him, to hand over all control of everything he's worked for over his whole life. Think that he's going to just hand it to you and you can just do as you see fit. Most people do not get rich or wealthy or get themselves in any type of good financial situation over time by being stupid. They might be stupid the first time. A lot of these guys, they get married in their early 20s, and be honest, for a woman, that's probably going to be her best bet to get the best guy that she's going to get. Anything after 25, you really need to be trying to lock somebody down. Because after 30, a lot of times these guys have already been hurt a few times. They've already went through whatever they're going to go through. And they're not looking at women as a prize, or something to be fought after or acquired. And especially someone you got to pursue, beg, you got to persuade her, then you got to seduce her, then you got to beg her by getting down on your knee and basically you're begging a woman to be your wife, this, that, and the other. If a man has went through a situation where he's went through a whole lot of hardship with women in the past, it's going to be very hard when he get over 30, for you to basically trick him into getting married, have a couple of kids with you, and then when you get bored after 5-10 years, you decide you're ready to run. Because if you don't, it could cost you everything. And guys, take it from an older guy, it's going to be some women coming to your life and they're going to steer you one way or the other. They're going to change the whole trajectory of your life. Now, whether it's good or bad, that remains to be seen. But get involved with the wrong woman, you might as well be putting a gun to your future success. It's not much different is if you were dealing with a woman, and you got the wrong woman pregnant. She got 3 or 4 baby daddies or whatever case may be. She's looking for somebody else to put on child support so that she can figure out a way to survive until she's 60, 65 years old by keeping a check coming. Especially the guys that are moving with intent, that really want a woman to settle down, have his kids and whatnot. You got to think of everything that you're giving up. Because to me, one thing I've learned, it's not all just about money. Because I promise you, once you bend down on one knee and ask her to marry you, and y'all go down to that courthouse and sign it, all that good sex, all that good attitude from a lot of these women, you know, all of that's gonna pretty much be gone. Because she feels like she already has you now. She doesn't have to compete. At least, you know, back in the day, you know, 40, 50 years ago, maybe a little less, you know, women learn how to do their own hair. You know, a lot of times wasn't nothing but a straightening comb and pull it back or whatever they had to do. You know, but now with prices have basically shot up, it's cost hundreds of dollars, maybe $1,000 for a woman to get old, you know, lace front fixed every month, $300-400 for a set of nails. You would almost need 2 full-time jobs to keep this woman feeling like she's presentable. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think it's worth it in a lot of cases. And with that, we're gonna wrap this thing up, and we'll talk again at the next one.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy, and silently